welcome to the first episode of working on the Red-Eyed Raven project. So, the first thing I'm going to do to it, and most likely I already mentioned it in the beginning video, is doing a rear axle swap, and that's that one right there. That is a Ford 8.8 out of a Lincoln Mark 7, I believe. That's what the guy I bought it from, that's what he told me, is a Lincoln Mark 7, but when he found it, it was underneath a Mustang. It is a 4-link rear end that was the suspension was airbags and shocks, but this is going underneath a Chevy Colorado, so it's going to be leaf sprung and have long travel dampeners. So I need to cut all the old stuff off from the traction arms, or at least most of it, and the shocks. So I'm gonna leave these as stability, and I know, doesn't it look lovely? Ugh. I plan to get all the rust off of it and repaint it, so, but these are gonna stay, so I can put some trailing arm, or not trailing arms, just stability arms to keep the rear axle where it needs to be. Hi, Lucy.
Oh, it came loose.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm sitting on it.
There we go. Let's see if this works. It's on the heaviest setting. So you guys just saw me grinding away on something. Well, that's this little starbit bolt here. I'll put a little thing up on the screen somewhere. It is so seized in there that my Torx bit or starbit, however you call it, was twisting. I'll put a little picture up, but it was twisting, so these are seized on there and they're not coming off. But luckily, since this is going under a leaf sprung car and not leaf sprung truck, not car, and not a control arm or wishbone or traction track bars, all those things. I don't need these. I don't need these. That's the jackson. I don't need these, because these mount the shock here and the control arms there and there. These I'm leaving, as I said before. But these are coming off, so I'm not going to need this. So I'm going to just grind them both off since they're seized, and the brake line's got to be replaced anyway, because those hold on this brake part of the brake line that connects the rubber hose to the hard line. But we're not going to be reusing that, so I can just grind it right off. So I'm going to grind the rest of this off and remove the brake system. All right, finally got that off. Had to use a old torque wrench. That bolt was so stuck on there, it would not break free. I will say, if you're watching this video to kind of help yourself modify a Ford 8.8, you need to know a few things. One, the tube wall. The axle tubes are very thin, so you got to be careful with your temperatures. And to weld the tube to the housing, because this tube is only held in by 2 plugs. There's one on the other side at the same spot. You have to use a nickel rod to weld these together. So you got to be careful with that and use the nickel rod. Be careful with your temperatures. So I will be filming all that stuff too, so you guys will watch that. Really hoping this gets moving along quicker here soon. I'm gonna do the rest of that grinding off camera because there's just too much. Because I gotta remove that one, that one, and that one. There's too much to do on camera. None of you are gonna sit here and watch me grind at things for hours. And I know there's probably gonna be a bunch of you being like, "Why are you using a cutoff wheel? Just use a plasma torch." Well, you see a plasma torch anywhere? There's a welder. I currently cannot afford a plasma torch, so until I can, I'm using a cutoff wheel, which is gonna take forever, but I'll get it done somehow. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. 5 days in one video, so hopefully next time when you guys see me working on this, it'll be disassembling it and sending the axles, well, not sending the axles off, putting in an order for axles. So subscribe, stay tuned, even though this is the first episode. Keep an eye out. So like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.